Simon & Schuster Audio presents The New Honor Code, a simple plan for raising our standards and restoring our good names, by Grant McCracken. Read by Vikas Adam. Introduction. Honor is fugitive. It's vagrant and miserable. It's on the lam. For hundreds of years and millions of people, it was a moral center of our lives. Now it's reduced to a cudgel we use to scold students who cheat on their exams. How sad. Honor used to govern so much more than undergraduates. Now it has to sleep in its car. In America, we have the architecture of faith. We have an intensity of conviction. But it feels as if our moral compass is broken. Good people do bad things. And bad people, well, the bad people are just monstrous. We need a return to honor. I was compelled to write this book in order to restore honor to a place of honor. I seek to return it to the lives of Americans, even OxyContin producers, Lance Armstrong, Charlie Rose, Lori Loughlin, Larry Nassar, Jeffrey Epstein, and the millions of other Americans who can't manage to do the right thing. The absence of honor is a terrible thing. We have men installing locks on their office doors, behind which they abuse their employees. We have men who put people on the company payroll purely to serve their sexual needs. These are not creatures who have merely slipped the bonds of morality. These are predators who believe they are entitled to prey on the vulnerable. These men are wrecking machines, attacking, humiliating, and destroying the accomplishments of hard-working parents and teachers, to say nothing of the young woman who comes to a great job in the big city and thinks, "Wow, I made it." In a single encounter, she is preyed upon. The executive is Grendel, that Anglo-Saxon beast from Beowulf. America is his mead hall. But sexual predation is just the beginning. A bank called Wells Fargo decided recently it would issue credit cards to people who didn't want them. In the subprime debacle, an entire banking industry made loans that eventually destabilized first the housing market and then the economy. Politicians lie routinely. So do some religious officials. So do a lot of people charged with public responsibility and what we used to call the public trust. And when we're not lying, we're defaming. Speaking ill of the enemy, regardless of their actual crimes, is now standard on both sides of the aisle.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?